Hello everybody, welcome back to my games commentary number 4, which is the final one, the last El Final, Le Fin. And will only be followed by my, summed up version. Well, not summed up, I think it will take an hour or so tomorrow. So I will do like best of and stuff like that tomorrow. But anyways, Gamescom is over and I've seen much. And today, what did I do today? Just thinking about it. I met friends which which I haven't seen for 4 fucking years. Way too long to even grasp, I think. 4 fucking years, didn't see them. Only rode with them, didn't really hear them. And I was very happy to see them. Very, very happy. Yeah, that's like the general consensus on what was important really today. Game-wise, I played the new Star Fox, which of course is very, very, very good. Oh my god. The thing is, I stood in line for that for a bit more than an hour, I think, just barely. And it was cool. You could see all the other people play. And what was special about the level was it was Conaria. So you would fly over Conaria, like, very, 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 urban areas and very much mountain areas like Conaria was in, well, every other game. So you would fly there and you would get objectives. First of all, get through the rail shooter session was the first one. Then fetch of enemies, which was like, first of all, you had to kill 10 enemy fighters, which as a seasoned Star Fox player and as a person who knew where the enemies were placed, thanks to watching other people play, yeah, it took just a few seconds. And then there were like spider mines, huge ones, which were trying to climb a tower, and you would have to shoot the top of those, which was like basically an introduction to the two-screen system where you have your your TV screen for third-person view, and you could aim separately through your Wii U screen of the gamepad, which allows you to even shoot 90 degrees down. So yeah, you would do that. You would like fly over the enemies and shoot down, or you would be like me, only use the top screen, aim with a charge shot, fly a bit up, and then the charge shot would like curve down onto the enemy, which was easy mode. So the last thing was, what was the last thing? Yeah, a boss fight. There would be like a UFO with the dude from Star Fox 64 on the first level in that mech. And he would be in like a giant UFO. And what you had to do was, the obvious way was kill the boss, right? But if you would destroy the boss, you would shoot off satellite guns, and if you shoot them off, parts of the ship fall off. And if those parts fall off, all the ship parts fall off, the boss fight is over, and the dude flies away. But if you shoot one part off, you have like on I think 2 spots you have side entrances. And if you go through those side entrances in your mech form, which they added from Star Fox 2 to the game, you would get inside the ship, and there would be a reactor, which you could fight as an optional boss. And if you fight that reactor instead of the mothership, the ship would actually explode, and the boss fight would not end in the dude fleeing, like, "Oh, I will get you next time, Star Fox," he would die. He would explode and die like in his mech form in the N64 game, like "My Emperor, oh, I failed you," uh, like that. Or yeah, and then you fly on, and I was so fast that the people from the Nintendo booth said, no, it wouldn't be okay if you would have to wait for that long time. And so they gave me the opportunity to play a match against Star Wolf, which was very awesome, like the dogfight thing. Uh, and it made so much fun, I can tell you. The music was very good. I think they just remade the Star Fox 64 tune a bit. Um, and it was very cool. Um, you would just fight Star Wolf like in the old games, but you would also get tons of slow-mo moments when two of the aircrafts fly too close to each other. They would like do a slow-mo moment. Like you would have in the Super Smash Bros. Melee trailer, where Fox and Wolf fly by each other and look at each other, and then there's a long slow-mo moment. Very awesome. Um, yeah, but that was very, very fun. Then I played Mario Maker, and all I have to say about Mario Maker is Mario Maker was and is and will be very awesome. I will instantly buy that game. Um, for those who don't know, Mario Maker is a Nintendo game that will come out soonish, and it allows you to make Mario levels and publish them on the internet, much like the whole Spore. If you know Spore, the whole Spore thing, you create something, upload it, other people can download it, use it. Um, but the twist about it is that you can change the levels to fit a certain style of a certain game. For example, um, if you want to make a game that looks like the new Super Mario Brothers games, you can do it. If you want to make them look like the first Mario Brothers, you can do it. Uh, the nice twist to it is that you can customize a shit ton. You can use enemies that were not present in those games, like you could use chain chomps in the very, very first Mario. You can insert chain chomps in the very, very first Mario version, and they made own sprites of what their enemies would look like if, if those enemies were in the set game. And I think the enemies even react like they usually do. You can make your own blocks. You can make pyramids of enemies. Just watch the trailer. It's very awesome. And what you could do at Gamescom is you could do your own level, publish it, and you could play an own user-created level. And it was very, very cool. It made very, very much fun. But it's Mario. Like, there's not so much to it. I played a level where at the end you had to fight a Bowser, but you had to literally be so fast in killing him. There was like, I have to imagine, you were on a bridge. There was a user-created level. You had like a long jump section, and then at the end you had a bridge and get a fire flower, and you have to kill Bowser before a wall of bullet bills hit you, because Bowser would just attack you, and after a certain time the bullet bills would shoot, and you had to kill Bowser as quickly as possible so the bullet bills wouldn't kill you. It was very, very cool. A very creative level. And I will be happy about the shit that will be released with that. Like, what I saw another person playing was like those automated Mario games, Mario games, uh, where you would just have a tune or something like that and have Mario fly through a maze. And someone did that very awesome. I don't know how those people do it in like I think 15 minutes, but it was very, very cool. Or if they just queued multiple times. Uh, then there was a level which I saw like that where there was spikes everywhere, and you had to use Cooper shells to jump on through the level. Like you would jump on the Cooper shell would fly, and you would have to follow the Cooper shell quickly enough and jump multiple times on it through, so you wouldn't get spiked. Very, very awesome. Um, then I queued for XCOM 2, which of course was cool too. Was like a little presentation. Not much to play, of course, because XCOM games tend to be very long if you play careful. Um, but it put emphasis again on the canon of XCOM, that the aliens in the first game won very soon. Not that you would get like laser weapons or something like that. The aliens would win at the very beginning and uh, yeah, dominate the Earth, but somehow the game is set in like that world dominated by aliens, which the aliens made into some kind of utopia just led by them, but the humans have like a very good life. But that XCOM troop is like, I don't know, they feel very xenophobic, but they have a point that they live under like that alien regime. It's very, yeah, very weird. And did I play something else? Yeah, I totally forgot the most important thing. I played Overwatch today, and Overwatch is very, very similar to Dirty Bomb and Team Fortress 2, in which you have like that objective-based gameplay, but even though it's objective play, very much about objectives, you have like the classes that need to be put together strongly so you can fulfill those objectives and kill enemies quicker. Because I don't know why deathmatching was way more successful than just running for the objective. Uh, while in, for example, Dirty Bomb, you would repair and stuff like that, even if it means you die, the progress was counting. And in Overwatch, it was not that way. It was like deathmatch and then do the objective. Um, yeah, also very much fun, but there are like two or three gripes I have with it. I mean, it's not even out yet, or even close to being out. Uh, One of the gripes was that, for example, on the shift button, you don't sprint, you have an ability there. For most characters, it's like a teleport or a speed boost or something like that, which is comparable to a sprint. But I played the character Bastion, for example, and he had on shift a turret form, which would stop your movement, and it's so unused. Or in general speaking, shooter players are so unused in just stopping when pressing shift, because shift is always the sprint key. Um, but other than that, I would say it's quite an okay game. Very, very cool. Um, yeah, and last but not least, we have um, well, I want to talk about Overwatch more, actually. Um, what I did in Overwatch was I played the Reaper in the first round, which is like the dude with the two shotguns and looks like the Grim Reaper. No shit. And he was very badassish. As he could two-shot literally so many people in close range, which is of course shotguns. But it was very, very strong to play him, and his ultimate attack is like you would turn in a circle and shoot on enemies, and that deals tons of damage. I got uh, triple kill with that, just pressing R and doing nothing, which is very strong. But the game itself feels dare I say, hollow in a sense that not that the gameplay is hollow, no, it is not, but it feels very standardized shooter. Okay, it feels dumbed down, which is at the moment Blizzard's policy. I don't know why. And not only does it feel dumbed down, but the characters are at the moment blank slates. They're very self-focused. For example, Team Fortress 2 has a very interactive character roster. Everyone you kill, everyone that helps you, everyone that you can look at has in some way or another a special interaction. Um, for example, only voice line speaking. Look at a person and say spy to him. He would instantly call out the class. Get dominated by a class, bang, special voice line. Dominate another class, bang, special voice line. Stuff like that. And we don't talk about stuff like um, uh, 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 just special kill quotes. We're talking only about domination at the moment. And uh, Overwatch just has those characters which just say their lines. It's very, very weird. Like Reaper was, of course, the typical death and darkness dude, and he was always speaking like, "Death will come. I am death, and I'm darkness." Blah, 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 blah. Like, wow, you're literally the blank slate of the game at the moment. And the other characters were exactly the same. I played a healer who was always like, "I help you," and it was very, very, yeah. Don't want to talk about that anymore. Um, yeah, now we're coming to the other stuff. Merchandise-wise, I bought a few presents for my family, just small things. A t-shirt for my brother, cap, a cap for my other brother, a Bowser shirt for my mother, and no, for my father, sorry, and some other stuff for my mother. It was very, very cool. For my mother, by the way, uh, Sesame Street magnets, because we're just making fun of the Sesame Street guys all the time. For example, Count Count and stuff like that. It was very cool. And for myself, I bought, I always wanted to have one of those USB portal turrets, which you could plug into your computer, and it would just activate, and if someone moves in front of it, because it has like a little infrared beam or something like that, uh, it would just start, it would just expand and make shooting noises, and would do like talking. It was very cool. Um, and I found a similar one, which wouldn't just shoot for 15 euros. It's not that much, and it works on battery, so you can put it on any desk, for example here, or yeah. And now if I move my finger through that, it makes this. See? Or again, it's quite cute. You can turn the eye on and off. It's very, very nice. You can even, yeah, turn it off and then press a button, and then it's very nice. It's cute. I always want to have portal turrets. Portal turrets are awesome. I don't know why. They're just cute. Yeah, and that's merchandise-wise. Again, not much happened because I saw most of the stuff I wanted to see earlier, and today was just meeting those friends of mine that I didn't see for a very, very long time. And yeah, running around in my cosplay and just ticking those things on my mental list that I really had to do. I didn't even take photos today because the interesting stuff either is on Facebook, anyways, by the bigger companies, or I've done photos with. For example, um, the entire Warcraft movie armors and stuff. Blizzard already posted them on on their Facebook. Why should I do photos of them again and put them in a video? I just will put 2 or 3 thumbs in this video, and yeah, that's basically it. So see you tomorrow on the yeah, final thoughts on this year's Gamescom, and have a good one. Bye bye.